Imagine you're in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. December 5th, 1872. You spot a ship just drifting. Its sails are up, its hull is perfect, but there's no one at the helm. Its name is clear, Mary Celeste. There's no sign of trouble. No fire, no blood, no distress call. Just silence. When sailors from another vessel finally climb aboard, the scene makes no sense. The ship is in excellent condition. There's 6 months' worth of food and water. The cargo, thousands of barrels of industrial alcohol, is untouched in the crew's quarters. Personal belongings are neatly stored away, but the most chilling detail, on the captain's table. Dinner plates are still laid out, with food on them. It's as if everyone just stood up in the middle of a meal and vanished into thin air. The Mary Celeste had left New York weeks earlier, bound for Italy. On board were Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife, their 2-year-old daughter, and a crew of 7 experienced sailors. 10 people, all gone without a trace. There were no signs of a struggle, no bodies, and nothing was missing. Except for one crucial thing, the lifeboat was gone. And that single fact turns a strange mystery into a terrifying nightmare. What happened to them? The world erupted with theories. Pirates? A giant squid? Some even whispered about alien abduction. The story of the Mary Celeste became the most famous ghost ship legend in history. But the real story, what historians now believe happened, is somehow even more unsettling. See that cargo, the barrels of industrial alcohol, they were volatile. It's likely that some of them leaked, releasing highly flammable fumes into the ship's hold. The captain, a careful and experienced man, probably smelled the fumes and feared a massive explosion was imminent. So he made a decision, a fatal one. He ordered everyone into the lifeboat. The plan wasn't to abandon ship just to get a safe distance away and wait for the danger to pass. They would have tied a long rope from the lifeboat to the Mary Celeste. But then the unthinkable happened. Maybe a sudden storm hit. Maybe the rope simply frayed and snapped. The Mary Celeste, a sturdy and well-built ship, sailed on with the wind. The tiny lifeboat, with 10 souls aboard, was left behind, adrift in the vast and forgiving ocean. The ship itself was never the danger. The cargo never exploded. The real killer wasn't a monster or a pirate. It was fear. The fear of what might happen. If they had just stayed on board, they would have made it to Italy. The Mary Celeste wasn't a ghost ship. It was a perfectly safe vessel. But a split-second decision based on a reasonable fear.